Toxic gym culture. This episode is going to be about what's going on in the gym. Is it right? Is it wrong? Are these women really being harassed, or are they making more of a big deal out of it? Roll tape.
What to do, YouTube? Out in Venice Beach to interview on toxic women in the gym. Are they looking for attention, or are all men perverts? Stay tuned for this week's episode.
What? Can we ask you a few questions on the toxic gym culture that's out there right now? Can I ask you a couple of quick questions, if you don't mind?
All right.
Okay. What's your name?
Shanique.
My name is Julian.
Hello, my name is Jam.
And yours?
Malik.
What's your?
Luke.
A man briefly looking in your general direction isn't harassment. A new battlefront has emerged.
Stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
This guy watching me while I was deadlifting.
What's your name?
Shanique.
Shanique. And where are you from?
Australia.
Okay, perfect. So have you seen the TikToks on the toxic gym cultures, the gym girls that are making guys feel bad about looking at them? Have you seen that trend?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So it's a lot of girls that are dressed like yourself in the gym clothes.
Yeah.
And then they got a guy who may stare at them or look in their direction. And then they post it on TikTok and saying those guys are perving on them and making them feel uncomfortable.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on something like that?
So bullshit.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna look, right? I mean, it's kind of just what happens.
Okay.
And if you feel uncomfortable with that, then maybe dress a little bit differently, or you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be wearing like skimpy things,
Right.
prepare to draw attention. You know what I mean? You can't blame them for looking when you're probably doing the exact same thing.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of just them shaming and making guys appear bad. And they may just be looking in that direction, not necessarily looking at them,
100%,
but
I
it's just to
agree.
get that TikTok attention.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's become very toxic, that this whole entire world of just everything. Like, it doesn't run that deep. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't run that deep. It's
Right.
like if I'm walking here and I'm just like, it's like an appreciation, you know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily, hey, I want to do a little something. It's more a thing of, hey, I appreciate the work that you're putting in. Good on you. Move on.
Yeah. Now, you look fit. Are you a fitness model? Do you?
I'm an MMA fighter.
Oh, really?
and a
Wow.
Stunt woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any movies or shows that we might know you from?
Thor, Love and Thunder, All Guy that's coming in.
Did you stunt woman for what? Natalie Portman?
I was a picture double for Natalie Portman.
Oh, wow.
Even though she was like about yay high, but yeah, I was that, and then I played Thor's mum in a flashback scene.
Oh,
You know,
wow,
she's
okay.
like running on the beach, and she's got like a little baby Thor strapped to her chest.
That was you?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna go look for that.
Yeah, do it.
So, folks, you saw the clips, you saw the shorts on social media, and then you saw the interviews that we had to follow. Now, Ollie, I mean, you obviously saw the one woman that we interviewed from Australia was like, hey, depending on how you dress, depending on, how you carry yourself, you're kind of asking for that attention too. So why get offended, right?
Exactly. And if you don't want to be the center of attention, then maybe dress a little bit more modestly.
Yeah.
People are going to look, but they may not necessarily be looking and checking you out. They could just be looking in your direction. They could be looking to see what workout you're doing. Maybe it's somebody who's trying to learn, or they like your form and they're trying to take pointers from you. So it's not always about guys being pervy, right?
Exactly.
Just because you're a female doesn't mean a guy can't learn from you unless you don't want a guy to learn from you. Then that's saying something else about you.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to pull it back. And like she said, it's all just a bunch of BS to begin with.
It's BS, it is. And I feel like people just get so sensitive and so worked up about the littlest things,
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With that said, roll the next clip.
4, 5, 6.
What are you looking at? You're literally staring at her in a weird way. Yeah, why do you keep looking at me to my legs? Like, that's weird. Are you serious? We just saw you.
So have you seen the TikToks with the women the toxic women that shame guys at the gym for looking at them?
Kind of.
Kind of, okay. So let me ask you, if you dress a certain way at the gym, and then you get guys that happen to look at you or look in your direction, you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing.
Okay. So the way it works with these TikTok videos is they're posting it, making it look like those guys are perving on them for
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
You've seen those, right?
Yes, yes.
What are your thoughts on those?
Honestly, I go to the gym, and then when guys look at me, I think it's because like they think I'm attractive or they like the style, like my style of like working out.
Okay.
So I take that as a compliment.
Okay, so you take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
You don't think they're perving on you?
Depends on how they look, but mostly I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think about those videos where the girls are making those guys, shaming those guys, and making it look like they're perving on them?
It can be like how they edit the video.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the truth, but they edit it and make it look like they're perverts.
Okay.
But I think it really depends on the scene and then the situation, but nobody really knows.
You think they're just doing it for attention to get those clicks and likes?
I think it depends. Like some people can be actually perverts,
Yeah.
and some can be actually like want attention. So
What about you? What are your thoughts on when you go to the gym and somebody compliments you or looks your way? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I like take it as a good thing, but like if they keep looking like in a weird way, like I would find it like it's a little weird.
Still got to be respectful.
Yeah, like gotta be respectful. You can't just like go stare at someone and be like, yeah.
What about you?
I agree. I agree with them.
Have you guys ever had any uncomfortable situations at the gym where you thought they were being disrespectful when they looked at you?
Actually, no. Like I had a good like moment myself personally.
Okay.
Like I saw a guy looking at me, and then we met at a bar the other day, and then he talked about me. That he looked at me because I was like pretty or something, and then it started like it became a good ending. So yeah.
You gonna go see him again?
Yes.
No, that's good. See, so in that situation, it worked out for you.
So I think it's a good thing.
Okay. What about you guys? Any bad situations, or has it always been pretty positive at the gym?
Not really.
No.
I don't. Have you?
At least not at our school gym.
Yeah, at least not.
Like we live on campus.
Yeah.
What's cool?
CSLB.
So, Ollie, based off this clip, as you can see, it's vice versa. You got these TikTok social media stars out there that are wearing their hoochie mama outfits, taking offense, all for the views possibly. And then we're interviewing women saying, I think it's a compliment when a guy stares at me or when they compliment my hair or the way my physique looks. They're like, hey, you put in a lot of work. Maybe there's something more to you. That's a good quality. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. She feels good, you know, because she did put the time and effort to wear a certain outfit to the gym, you know, makeup or no makeup.
Exactly.
But yeah, she felt good. And as you saw in her interview, she actually ended up meeting a guy and dating a guy that she met at the gym, all because he looked at her. She didn't take offense. She thought that it was complimentary, and they connected, and now they've gone out on a couple of dates. So
Mind blown.
yeah, it's
You know?
not always a bad thing. And you notice what she said too is a lot of it can be editing. A lot of these girls are probably doing the edits to make it look worse than what it actually is.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
it's trick editing for the views, for the clicks, and then you're going to just shame these guys.
Yeah.
And you don't know what their families are going through or the people that are going to watch it, right? And now you're giving this guy a bad impression.
Exactly. And you know what? It's kind of bad when you see the women that are setting up the tripod, setting up the camera, got a mic between their breasts.
So she could do a running commentary on it. Turns out that this same girl runs an OnlyFans style account where simps pay $9.99 a month to look at her.
Just waiting for a guy to stare at them so they can pounce on that just to get 1,000 views, get 1,000 comments. And for what? Who are we really shaming? Are you shaming yourself or the community within the gym? Because as far as I know, and based off other interviews, which you'll see here coming up, it's all about focusing on yourself in the gym and not focusing on others, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you're there to work out. So why are you paying attention to other people that happen to be walking by you, happen to be looking at you? Are you really trying to work out, or are you really just trying to do things for social media?
Yeah, what's your angle?
What's the angle? That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, roll clip.
Are you okay? For all the young girls out there, not everybody's there to look at you. The other thing, people will glance, people will look sometimes. It's very normal in a public space. There's been plenty of times where I've kind of zoned out towards someone's direction, and it doesn't mean that I'm looking at them. There's so many young girls, though, that are at the gym that are making it seem like everybody's there for them and watching them, and that's not the case.
What are your thoughts on the women in the gym that wear the tight outfits, that post up the video on social media and just wait for a guy to stare and then complain? Do you think they're seeking attention?
Yes, I don't know. It's a difficult question, but I don't know. I think it's good. If she don't like it to the comments or the things, it's good. I respect that.
Well, I mean, in the gym, if there's a beautiful woman, you're gonna look naturally, right? Do you think that it's immature for a woman to get offended if you're staring at them?
No, I think it's the way that do you see, you know? You can see with respect or we can see like a madness, you know, like a crazy. I think if you look the woman with respect and good, no problem. But some people are very crazy, you know?
Like drooling, like, ah.
Yes, it's all the time to looking and it's not good for the woman.
Do you think it makes a woman feel uncomfortable then if you're staring too long?
Yes. It's the same for us, you know?
Well, yeah, I would imagine, right? Like women look at you all the time, and you're like, hey, my eyes are up here.
It's good for me, you know, but it's very, I don't know, if something wrong with me, you know, but it's good.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
These two girls grabbed my butt in the gym, then laughed at me when I got upset. They tried to act like I was tripping when I wasn't okay with it.
All right, so obviously we don't just interview women, as you know, we interview men too, and this is a very sensitive topic apparently, or at least it gets a lot of views and commentary. With that said, we interviewed this one gentleman who says, hey, ladies, you look at us too. It's not just us looking at you. We're not the bad guys. It goes vice versa. We're all addicted to sex. We all think people are attractive, and clearly from what this guy said, he had a valid point, right?
Exactly. You know, it's not just the women that are being looked at. Men are getting stared at by women as well. You guys are ogling the guys as well. You know, you don't think about how they're feeling because, you know, they're guys. Nobody ever cares about how guys feel.
Exactly. You know why? Because we don't always play the victim.
Right.
You know, you can't play the victim just to get views. All right, that's cheap. I'm not out here with Ollie on our YouTube channel crying my guts out and hoping someone throws me $20. You know what I mean? Ladies, I'm going to let you know if this is what you're doing, take a step back and get a little more creative with your angle.
Talk about reaching for victimhood.
Have you ever been to the gym and you see that one woman wearing some skimpy outfit, recording herself, she's working out, and then she gets all upset if you're staring at her? Has that ever happened?
Never happened to me.
No? Well, what are your thoughts on the toxic gym women, you know, out there that are just seeking attention? What do you think?
I don't know. I think that this, I guess, is like, you know, the kind of self-affirmation or something.
Right.
The gym is made only for something to do by yourself, not for the others. You know, you don't need to, like, you know, pay attention on the woman like this or something. So just train and work out yourself. You know.
So I think it depends on the gym.
Depends on the gym?
Yeah, 'cause if it's a commercial gym, no one should really give a you know.
Yeah, right.
Because I mean, it's a commercial gym. Like everybody goes there.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're in a private gym, I don't know. Maybe you have some rights there. But otherwise, I don't know if there is any need to like to be toxic about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what about you? Do you think they're asking for attention when they dress a certain way and then they get offended if you stare at them?
It doesn't depend what the type of gym. I just don't care about anybody. I'm just concentrating in my workout trainings and that's all. It doesn't matter who's there, what is there. It's only me and the gym.
To sum it all up, boys and girls, we want to know your thoughts. Comment down below. Are these women out there wearing these leggings and booty shorts with the cameras and everything in these gyms? Are they a distraction? Are they causing hostility or conflict? Are they looking for attention? You know, or is it all in our heads? Are we the perverted ones? Let us know. Ladies, the same thing. Or men, whoever. Let us know what you think. Post in the comments down below. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. God damn it.
Peace, y'all.
Two bald dudes.
Intro if you want to try to start this off. Did you do the intro on this one? Yeah, I remember I was in front of the gym and I said pedophiles, or I said predators, I mean. Yeah.
All right.
Pedophiles.
Yeah.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Oh, God, they heard me say that.
Well, you can, of course, you can edit that out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wait, let's make sure.
All right, guys, it's back. Pedophiles.
Toxic gym culture. I know it's something that you guys see on TikTok and fuck, too much stuttering. Toxic gym culture. I know that's something that you guys have seen it's not in, it's on. Toxic gym culture. I know that's something that you guys have seen on TikTok, on Facebook, on what is that? YouTube, on all the social medias, and specifically, we're talking about women who shame men for looking at them or just happening to look in their direction when they're in the gym. Oh, fuck.